Hi, everybody. Welcome to our second Epic Reads Tea Time chat.
I've got tea. Margot.
I have a little baby teacup.
Baby teacup. I get the big girl tea.
Yes, she has the big girl teacup. I have the teeny tiny cup. If you're joining us along, follow us on Twitter at Epic Reads.
Yeah,
and
tweet at us.
Tweet at us, ask us questions, join along, grab your tea.
What kind of tea are you drinking?
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking English breakfast tea. I'm very vanilla when it comes to my tea.
I am drinking spicy ginger because I'm feeling a little saucy and a little spicy today.
Woo! We saw that Book Lover 22 tweeted at us with a picture of her tea. Mm-hmm. What are you drinking? It looks delicious.
Yes. So we're here. We're getting ready to get started. And again, if you're just joining us,
hi.
Bring your tea. Tweet at us at Epic Reads.
Yep.
And we'll have a grand old time. We'll point him in just a second. You're probably wondering what's in my hair. This is my Incarnate hairpiece that I made from Jodi Meadows' book, Incarnate. And our little friend has it, too.
We made one for Snarkle. We know he's a he, but doesn't mean he can't have fun with
He's allowed to look pretty if he wants to. So, if you're wondering how to make this, all you have to do is print out the large size version of the cover, which we will put up on our blog, the link to this. Print it out, grab some scissors, and just cut out the butterfly part, and then grab a bobby pin and pin it in your hair.
It doesn't really get easier than that, and I'm not the crafty folk, and I can do that. And I think that, like, you can even get real fancy and get fancy paper.
Ooh, yeah,
probably
shiny
glue
paper.
It onto things to make it a little sturdier in your hair.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Ooh, I bet you could add some sparkles. Oh, our sign might fall, by the way.
Our sign might fall.
Sorry.
You know, second chat.
Oh, right.
Also, update.
Yes.
We've got a jasmine tea drinker.
Oh.
IB Book Blogging. Nice choice.
Nicely done, IB Book Blogging.
I think that somebody just told me, hold on. My feed's not refreshing. There's an Earl Grey out there.
Oh, and I see somebody's drinking
a
cherry vanilla.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's ambitious.
That is ambitious.
I mean, how does it taste?
Cherry vanilla? Well, it's cherry vanilla soda, so it's got to be good.
Oh, like the Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
that's what I've always been confused by it, because it's 23 flavors, but then you add cherry vanilla on top of it, and does that make it 25 flavors? I don't know. Okay, let's get back to books.
What do you guys think? Sorry, we're going off a little topic today. All right, we're going to get started with what's new this week. We have 2 new paperback releases. No, just 2.
Oh.
Yeah, this one.
2.
This one.
Sorry.
All right, first up is Lauren and Conrad, The Fame Game, now in paperback. Very pretty. Lauren Conrad has her beauty book that's coming out this month in a few weeks. We've talked about it before, but if you haven't checked it out, definitely worth picking up. Also, you probably want to talk about this one. Shatter Me!
Mm-hmm. I'm the Shatter Me fangirl of the team. And I am so stoked about this cover that words can't really express it appropriately. I think it's spot on, and I love it, and it even feels so nice.
Cool. I know.
And it gives you a reason to read it again. And that shower scene. Mm-hmm. 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 Shout out to the chocolate mint tea. That's a good one, too. I need to get more adventurous with my tea. That's what I found.
I know. We'll have to get some more tea in the office.
What else came out?
Breathe by Sarah Crossan. Sarah, if you're watching this, I'm in the middle of reading this book right now, and it is awesome.
Mm-hmm. I read it way manuscript time, and I was like the one running around being like, read it.
I read it manuscript time. Oh, I'm so cool.
I know. You know, you got to drop that line every once in a while.
That's all right. So Breathe is a dystopian, but it's different. It reads different, and it's really, really good. It's basically there's no oxygen in the world anymore, and the surviving citizens are living in a dome, and 3 teenagers get out of the dome, and they sort of realize that the dome, the people that are running the dome and running the civilization are corrupt, and they have, they're a lot of rebellion, but they escape and they're out in the real world. I'm not that much. I'm only like 130 pages into it, so please don't spoil it for me.
It's so good. I want to really bad. They're really good. They're really good characters in there. I'm a big fan of B.
Yeah, B and what's his name?
Oh,
Quinn. Yeah, I like Quinn.
It's just Quinn. Of course.
One thing to note about this book, the cover is one of those covers that's like, I don't even know what you call it.
Strokeable?
But it's like got those raised edges. I'm sure one of our designer friends would probably know. So if you know what that's called, please tweet it at us because we don't know what it's called. Anyway, it's a really fun cover to stroke. So if you're looking for a new cover to stroke, definitely check this one out.
Oh, Lady
checking in with Twitter right now.
Says that she's going to read Breathe because it sounds amazing. It really is.
Sarah Crossan is tweeting at us, the author.
Yay!
Hi, Sarah.
Hi. We want to meet you.
We do want to meet you. Oh, she has an awesome accent, by the way.
Yeah.
We posted about her video on Epic Reads where she's talking about her book. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. We'll put the link up again later on the wrap-up blog post, but she's got a really cool accent.
I mean, at the end of the day, the stakes are really high when there's not breathable air in the world.
Yeah. It's a good book.
The definitely stakes are there.
Next up, Through to You by Emily Hainsworth. We talked about this one last week.
Yeah. It's one of our epic firsts.
It's a really good book. Everybody that has read it everybody's really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that parallel, like what could be happening, in another dimension if there was another you somewhere else.
Yeah.
And like you always think about that. Like what if I changed one decision I made? Like what kind of person would I be and what would my life look like?
Oh, just a quick update on Twitter. Going back to the Breathe cover, Haley has told us that it is paper stock coating, and Maggie has told us that it's embossed. So thank you guys for telling us what this is all about.
Yes.
You learn something new every day.
And I mean, you just want to pet it. You can't see, but I'm petting it over here.
Next up, we have Feedback by Robison Wells. This is the sequel to Variants. Another dystopian, but this one is about the teens that are dropped in. They go to like a boarding school, but there's like this big high wall, and they're all like put into this area together, and they're broken up into gangs, and there's just lots of action and adventure. This is a good one for if you're looking for a good teen read for guys. This is a good one. But I mean, everybody can read it, obviously. But this is also out today, or this week. And finally, our last of our new releases is One Shot Away by Glen Coughlin. And this one is about wrestling, high school wrestling, which is really awesome because you don't really see that many like sports books these days. So definitely check it out if you are looking for a good high school sports story. This is a good one.
There's just a lot to read.
Yes.
Just a lot.
There is a lot out. There's a lot of good stuff out. So what are you guys reading? Tweet at us.
We'll sip our tea, and we'll wait for you to tweet. And what do you think about it?
Ooh, my spicy ginger is really spicy.
Good thing you only have a little serving.
My little thimble. I feel like it's one of those cups where you have to put your pinky out, like be all proper and stuff.
What else do you guys want us to talk about? It is
it's Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday,
which means it's waiting on Wednesday. And we've seen a bunch of you guys tweet what you guys are waiting on. We've seen Taken, Asunder,
Requiem,
Unravel Me. We've seen a lot of stuff that you guys are waiting on, and we have 2 books that we're waiting on, and we were lucky enough to snag advanced copies. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you what we're waiting on, and then we're going to read you either the first paragraph from the book or later on in the story. So, Aubrey?
Bum, 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 bum. You know you want it.
Can we take a moment to swoon for Perry, please?
Again, petting. Pet that chest.
I just want to, open up the shirt a little more, show a little more chest.
We're going to get a little indecent.
Just a little bit more.
I'm waiting on this, although I'm not waiting on it because it's in my hands and I get to put it in my bag tonight and read it on the train.
Don't worry, we'll be doing a giveaway for this in a few weeks, so
you guys won't
be waiting long either.
So I'm just going to I'm going to open it up, and this is going to be my first experience, y'all.
This is the sequel. If for those of you that don't know, This is the sequel to Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi.
It's another dystopian book. I'm kind of the dystopian junkie.
But this one is like super, it's got a really hot romance.
I mean, it's dystopian, but there's high technological kind of, like...
It's high stakes.
It's like... there's the wilderness juxtaposed with how advanced we are getting in the world of technology and how those things kind of collide together in the two separate worlds that it can be. And there's a hot guy named Perry in it, and he's awesome. All right.
So she's going to read from it. Get excited.
Chapter 1. Peregrine. Aria was here. Perry followed her scent, moving swiftly through the night. He kept his stride even as he scanned the darkened woods, though his heart hammered in his chest. Roar had told him she was back out on the outside, had even delivered a violet with a message as proof, but Perry wouldn't believe it, not until he saw her.
That's the first paragraph from Through the Evernight. So excited to read this one. When does it come out? Just say it in the back.
January next year. Right?
Yeah.
January 8th. So you can treat yourself to something new.
We're going to take a quick break, check our Twitter feed, and see what everybody else is reading. Haley is waiting for Unravel Me.
Yes.
Who isn't waiting for it? It's awesome.
Yes.
Eileen, also excited to read Through the Evernight. Such a good book.
I hope that you like
so
that
excited.
paragraph as much as I've got a little story inside.
Bailey from Ivy Book Blogging is waiting on Everbound. Any other Everneath fans out there? By Brody Ashton. Really awesome book. Retelling of the Greek mythology retelling. So if you were into that, definitely check that one out. Becky is reading The Iron Legends. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Very awesome.
Somebody, book lovers, reading Eve and Adam by Michael Grant and Catherine Applegate. It's a kid's book, but Michael Grant and their husband and wife duo, and it's
really?
They're insanely talented.
Oh, that's cool.
She wrote an amazing tween novel called The One and Only Ivan about the gorilla. And a beautiful, everybody is beautiful book.
Yeah, also that cover is so cool.
I know. We also have a shout out to Valkyrie Rising.
Oh,
somebody got their hands on an advanced copy.
Congratulations, you got Valkyrie Rising.
It was Haley.
Oh, nice. We gave that out last week, and we're also giving a book away. We have 5 copies of a book to give away at the end of this, so stay tuned.
Jodi Meadows, this is for you. I don't know if you missed that Snarkles is wearing the incarnate bow. But we can talk about Snarkles. He's in a mood today.
He's in a mood.
He's in a little bad mood. That's why he needed a little pick-me-up in his hair.
We lost him for a little bit.
We did lose him.
He went missing for a little bit today. Yeah, he likes to just kind of go away every once in a while.
Yeah, I think because we abuse him with gifts a little bit too much.
That and because we put awesome butterflies in his hair, which, let's be honest, Snarkles, you do love it. Don't deny it.
There you go. Okay, I hope that was enough Snarkles time for you. If you guys want more Snarkles,
can we get a high-pitched Snarkles?
Yes. Yeah, see, he's in a better mood because we gave him kisses.
All right, and what I'm waiting on today is Revolution 19 by Gregg Rosenblum. Oh, look at this awesome cover. If you haven't heard about it, here's the quick summary. 20 years ago, the robots designed to fight our wars abandoned the battlefields. Then they turned their weapons on us. Oh, scary. So, I'm really excited to read about this one. I'm a big robot fan. I love Battlestar Galactica. I love anything with cyborgs.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big robot person, so I'm really excited to read this one. It comes out on January 8th. Check it out. And I'm going to read a quick paragraph from it. Whoa. Nick quickly sat down, biting back his anger. He wanted to reach over the table and grab the bot around its thin neck, but instead, he rested his arms on the table in front of him. Metal cuffs rose instantly from the table with a hydraulic hiss and clamped down on his wrists. He tried to pull away, but he was held tight. "What the hell?" he said.
Robots interrogating you. What?
Robot war.
Robot war.
Check this out. Very excited to read that.
A Twitter check-in
to
Nusharika. I don't know if I'm saying your handle right. Yes, Through the Evernight is the follow-up to Under the Never Sky.
Mm-hmm. We forgot to mention, if you're waiting for Through the Evernight to come out, there will be a digital novella told from Roar and Liv's point of view, coming out very soon.
Yes.
Very exciting.
I don't have the date in front of me.
I don't have the date either, but I believe it's next month or it could be later in this month. We'll post about it on our blog. But yes, Roar and Liv, digital novella. Very excited because
you got to know the background of that.
Yeah, got to know that story.
Gotta know.
I mean, they hint to it in Under the Never Sky, but I'm really
And
excited.
from what I hear is it's a kind of big part of this one as well.
But Haley just tweeted at us that Revolution 19 looks like Terminator, and yes, it does look like Terminator, which is why it's awesome. Speaking of Terminator, we have two guest blog posts from Rachel Carter, who wrote So Close to You. One is on Pitch Dark, and that one is on time travel, and she's debating on whether or not time travel actually exists, and the government's covering it up. And it's actually, her book is based on, like, Camp Hero and like all these science experiments that they were doing there with Nikola Tesla. And the whole conspiracy theories. And I didn't realize, but that stuff's actually true. I just thought I thought she just made it up, but nope. It's real. Like, everything about, like, that she's drawing inspiration from has actually happened. So go check out that blog post because it's creepy. It's really
curl
creepy.
Under the table and not talk
She
to anyone.
also wrote a guest post for Story Crush, and this one is talking about fated love, whether or not is love fated, or do you decide to be in love, or is it just inevitable that you're going to fall in love with the person you're supposed to fall in love with? And going back to the Terminator thing, she uses Sarah Connor and Kyle Reese as an example.
Full circle.
Yes, coming around.
Also, people are just tweeted at us, and because of, I think Snarkles has inspired people to be waiting on Asunder, the follow-up to Incarnate. Come on.
Yes.
By Jodi Meadows.
We're going to do a giveaway for Asunder also in a few weeks, so look out for that.
Love My Books is the one waiting on Asunder. Good taste, my friend.
Very good taste.
Also another beautiful cover.
Tea break. Pinky out.
Alrighty.
And finally, we are going to do a giveaway. We have 5 copies of Darkness Before Dawn by J.A. London to give away. So if you guys are following along and you're participating in our little tea time video chat, tweet at us and you could win one of these.
They're pretty.
They are pretty. Good book. The sequel's coming out this winter.
So much to read, guys.
I know.
Much to read.
How big are your TBR piles? Because those are pretty big.
I mean, I don't even, like, I thank God, like, my pile is not a visual pile, really. It's in, like, that little, you know, e-reader.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This week is also Banned Books Week, so...
Read a banned book.
Read a banned book. Everybody go read a banned book. And tell us what you're reading. That could be the entry. Tell us what banned book you're reading, and you'll be entered to win Darkness Before Dawn by J.A. London.
I am just... Like, I get very upset that all Shel Silverstein has been ever banned ever.
And, like, Maurice Sendak.
Yeah, so I get, like, it's back to my childhood roots. It makes me really upset. So I read Shel Silverstein religiously during Banned Books Week. What do you guys read during Banned Books Week?
All right, well, we are signing off now. Join us next week again, Wednesdays from 3:45 to whenever, depending on how much we have to talk about.
Next week, we are going to talk about our Divergent casting news. We got in a big debate about it last night.
We were in a debate about it last night.
But we forgot to print out our visuals, and I think that that's a very important part.
So make sure you guys come with your picks for a Divergent movie, and we'll have a little discussion about it.
Tris, Eric... Peter, bring them all.
Yeah, everybody come with your suggestions. And whoever gets suggested the most, we'll decide.
We'll cast them.
Yeah,
we'll cast it.
We'll have our people call the movie
their
people. And by our people, we mean Snarkles.
Yeah, Snarkles. Snarkles is the casting director for the movie. That's official news. Just
all
so
right.
you know.
Well, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Happy reading, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Ooh, gotta stop.